Whoa, hey, it's Digital Fam. Happy International Women's Day on this Tuesday, March 8th, and this is the second episode of Talk Tuesday. So I feel like I'm kind of like in both places, which I really am. I am still technically logged into the 24-hour Twitter space that at Buki, the organizer, and you can follow me on Digital Fam and you'll see all the communication and messages and tweets going back and forth in the 24-hour International Women's Day Twitter space. So I just did something and I still kind of want to be a part of it, but then I'm also here. And I want to apologize to everybody and to Hexadized. So my co host is Hexadized. Um, and I think literally kept him waiting for 41 minutes. Like he knew to come on. Like we would start this at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, but things are happening, and let's just get to it. Let's bring him on. See? Oh my God, he's retro. He's gone retro on us. Like totally. I love that look on you. It's very becoming, Hex.
Like I say, the knobs, the knobs and the pad on the side of everything works every time. It's not like
Exactly.
this new technology.
No, it's not. And I need to tell you, first of all, I want to say Happy International Women's Day to you. Because, yes, you identify as a male. I believe, I don't want to assume. You have a wife and you have 4 children, and the fifth on the way. But you have been such a great supporter of everything and anything, really. Like literally, hello, you've been such a great supporter of of OVR, the OVR.ai project. You've been such a wonderful supporter of everybody in the community, like in the OVR community and outside, like the music, the artists. And now it's interesting how, like, for this whole 24-hour International Women's Day Twitter Spaces, you have your own you got your own International Women's Day little what is it called, PFP. How did that happen? You're just
I'm blessed.
everywhere.
I'm blessed. What can I say?
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
communities all around me.
I want to know how you got involved with Buki's project. Like, I think that's amazing. How did you get involved?
She messaged me and said, we're doing this thing, and really, I think she put out a tweet and said she was looking for some women. And so I think I probably dropped your name because you're one of those like powerhouse women in the space. This is definitely a day made for people like you and Natalie and Vanessa, Bobby, and there's just a whole list of women that and then it's just kind of snowballed from there. She said, then she threw me in a group, said, "You're going to be, here's your picture." And I was like, "Whoa."
I knew it. I knew it. And I asked you because I was wondering, how did Buki know about me? And I knew you had something to do with it, honestly. Definitely. And I
I
was
think she
right.
already knew who you were.
I don't know
Everybody
about
knows
that.
Digital Fam.
No, that's not true. That is not true. Anyway, thank you so much. So can we talk about, it's Talk Tuesday. This is our third episode. I just realized I'm gonna make episodes because why not? So here's number 3 episode. For people who are watching, please tell them about your huge undertaking starting Friday to this week.
So we've got South by Southwest comes up. It's an annual festival that happens every year. And with the OVR community and with OVR being geo-locked and the way it is, we were able to connect with, inside of the community with some OVR landowners that were willing to donate their lands for artists to be able to use to either showcase their work or, just to be a part of to feel like they're a part of the South by Southwest. And what originally I thought was just going to be like a 1 or 2 experiences turned into like 20 or 30 or 40 different creators that are, all sharing and, to have demonstrated or his words displayed, curated down at South by Southwest. So I'm going to go down there physically and, snap pictures, take pictures of those experiences, not just in location, but also, maybe find some better locations that fit the different types of scenes that will be involved. And while down there, also meet with people that, in real life. So whether that means just, showing them how to use the app or sitting down with them and showing them how to build inside of the web builder so that other people can continue this on so that we can have a healthy community that is thriving, not just one that's, trying to get the next.
Are you there?
I am here. Are you
Okay.
there?
I'm here. I wonder if, yes, I'm here. I wonder if you just kind of like, but kind of broke up.
Did I lag out?
Yeah. Oh, I want to know, like, I think, oh, I hate that. I just hate that. Anyway, yeah, but you know what? That's amazing. So how far are you in? Like, I think you're pretty much all ready and all prepared, aren't you?
We are pretty much there. We've got the most of the everything done. Right now I'm trying to wrap up the last of like some scavenger hunt type things, so people can go around and whether it'll be NFTs that they win or maybe some tokens and things like that. So this is 100% community driven and it's really a beautiful thing.
Do you have a right hand person helping you right now?
Uh, the closest would probably be you
No.
or
Seriously?
Lindsay.
Okay, okay, okay,
Lindsay,
okay.
you're
Check
like,
me
wait a
out. I'm
minute.
like,
Wait a
no.
minute.
I know that's so. Oh, I know that's so funny. Um, I
Yeah. So
wonder, Lindsay. I
it's
have.
been
You've introduced us. I know you've introduced us. Haven't really got the chance to literally like speak to her. Speak to her. Do you know what I mean?
both
But I'm sure we will
so
be.
busy.
Yeah. There's something glitchy. What is going on? Uh, that is so weird.
Don't know. No, is it on my end?
No, I think it was on all our ends. Like, let me check. Let
It
me
might
check.
be on my end.
Are you in a different space right now? I think it's just
I'm
like
in the
everywhere.
same spot I'm usually in.
Okay, okay. Uh, wait a minute. What's going on? What's going on?
This.
Okay. I think now it's moving. I think we got to the glitchy part. I hope when people just jump on. Oh, yeah. When they jump on, it'll be like right away. What does it say? 33 minutes. We have not been on here for 33 minutes. Anyway,
Have we?
no, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, you didn't wear your OVR t shirt today.
I did not. I wore my Serenity Corner sweater.
Oh, were you doing like Serenity work? Like Serenity.
Sometimes I still do that stuff.
Okay, okay. That's so cool. That's so cool. So do you, okay, I know you have an Excel sheet or a Google sheet that you have given me, had the privilege of having, and you have the whole lineup there. So there's going to be apparently two overlands.
Yeah, there will actually be. So there's going to be two main OVR lands to use, and then there's two more. So the two main are going to be located at the corners of Red River and 6th Street. Okay, and so if you were at Red River, kind of runs into right alongside the conference center. So when you leave the conference center and head towards 6th Street, most people will head up, or a good chunk of people will head up Red River, right dead into that corner where the OVR land live. So there's two that are located in that intersection,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's two more just like half a block away in another intersection that we're using for like overflow, and so that anybody may practice, throw some experiences out there. We can use those locations. We know where they are, and then there's the other spots around Austin that are not going to be told exactly, so that we can have a fun, kind of like find me type game. So there will be
Oh.
an in real life scavenger hunt. So kind of like a Where's Waldo, but I'll be Waldo, and you'll have to find the OBR land that I'm standing in, based on,
Oh, so do they have to so they have to find you in your avatar self in an overland.
exactly.
So you could actually be physically in one location, like physically, hey, you're out there, you're in the lobby of the Hilton Austin, right off of 6th Street, and at the same time, it's not about you, your physical human body, it's your avatar AR body.
Well, so there's the two. So you'll find me in real life. So if you're at South by Southwest, right? So if you're physically there, you'll physically find me. inside of an OVR lane. So I'll share the picture from the OVR land, and then you'll have to find that experience that and I'll be physically in that experience. And then there's also the find me, traveling around as my avatar inside of the other experiences. If you can find my avatar and snap a screenshot, or if you're the first three kind of thing, take a picture with me, take a selfie with me inside the app, then then you can win whether that be an NFT or some tokens or something like that.
Oh, that's so cool. I have something to show you. Can you lift your hand up and go like this? Go to the other side. Okay. It's just a test. It's like a visual, though I kind of see something moving. Okay, perfect. Move your shoulders so I know you move. Okay, perfect. Guys, I don't know. I'm just crazy. It's just crazy.
Is there a kid behind me?
No. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's why you blur your background, isn't it? Because you never know. Oh,
I never know.
I love it. I think that's how I met you too. I remember I sent a Zoom link to like to the Overlords group, and then you hopped on, and that I keep saying this, and Selena, I forgot her name. Serena, and the two of you hopped on, and then your little Hexadice Junior. So you know what? I'll just let you know that there have been people, maybe about 3 people in total, that have reached out to me on the OVR Twitter DM to ask about the South by Southwest, and I always say to them that it's an OVR community driven event, and it's organized by at Hexadice. So I want to know, has anybody reached out to you?
Oh, there's been several. So many people have reached out. And yes, it's like I said, what I originally thought was just going to be, me and a couple people just, kind of having some fun, turned into be like, there's just so many people that are wanting to be involved now. I think one of your best friends, Tater Poutine, they've definitely reached out, and they're doing some things down there as well. I believe, I think they may have some people down there in Austin, but I don't know all the details. They've got a lot going on.
Okay, is he actually gonna? Because I know Tater Poutine is in Alberta, Canada.
But
Is he actually going down there? I've never really asked him.
I don't believe he's going to be the one that's down there. I think they've just got, like I say, from the sounds of it, there's a huge team.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Another thing I wanted to ask was, okay, there's somebody from I forgot what his name was, but it's something NFT, or Alea NFT, and they just messaged OVR's Twitter DM earlier today, and they said that they are from Gary V's like Vaynerchuk NFT, or they handle Vaynerchuk NFT, and they're like they put out newsletters for Gary Vaynerchuk. And then he said that, oh, I saw this tweet, and it was your Hexadice tweet. And it had the list of like the 2 overlands and which musicians and artists were going to like be part of it. And then he said, oh, he'd like to know more about that, like more about OVR's involvement with this. And then that's when I said to him, oh, it's an OVR community driven event, and the organizer is at Hexadice. And then I sent that out, but then I realized who it was, and I'm like, oh my God, this could be huge if if, because Gary V is like huge in all spaces pretty much, and I was thinking, oh my God, like this could be an opportunity for them to interview you or really get OVR in the radar of Gary V's team. So I obviously said, you can connect with at Hexadice, and then I asked them, are you going to be down there? And then I mentioned, oh, and by the way, we are going to be live streaming, like on Twitch and or YouTube. I gotta figure that out still. Like Hexadice being there, so hopefully they will reach out to you. I will give you their I will give you their I will give you their their Twitter handle. So I guess they're busy, but I hope they read it, and I hope they take it up, and I hope they are in Austin. And if not, they can at least reach out and interview you. Maybe they are actually. They're probably going to be down there because it's South by Southwest. Lots of people are going to be down there by South by Southwest. So because the music fest doesn't really start until let's go into the Wait, is this Zoom? It is Zoom. Let's go into the South by Southwest. And I don't know if this is the Streamlabs where, oh yeah, we stop. Oh my God. I'm going to piss off somebody. It's like if Zoom isn't at the very top, then it freaking freezes us. So now I got to like set it to top. Well, that pisses me off. Okay, keep on top. Even though like, hello, how am I going to see everything? So at least Zoom is on top. So I'm going over the, uh-oh, it should change soon. It should change. Yep. I'm going over the South by Southwest. When exactly is the I moved it. When exactly is the music festival? Because there's three. There's the digital or whatever they're calling it now, music or film, and then music. Music's always last, but it kind of like rides
Blends.
on.
It kind of like the music kind of
Yes.
covers the rest of it. Yeah. So the music I think officially starts on the 14th. Okay.
Okay.
And the tech side is the
Beginning
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday. Right.
And
Right.
then I think the film and everything kind of runs right in there
Yep.
somewhere. And then the following weekend is like the big bangers.
Okay. So
The
if
18th, 19th, and 20th.
okay if on at the corner of Red River and Sixth Street. Oh, okay. I think is that behind the Hilton Austin or what?
It's right around the corner. Yeah. The Hilton is right over there, I believe.
Okay, okay. Yes, it is. I've been there. Like I stayed at the. So glad. It was funny, but I did have a. I used to have a. I used to go out with someone that was that worked for Hilton hotels. So every time we would go there, he would get like a friends and family discount for Hilton Austin. But that was really cool.
I could have used that a couple of days ago.
Well, we're not together. We're still he's married, but you know, like he's still in touch with my family. But I know you could have. Where are you staying? Do you know, like where are you staying in Austin?
I'm staying so where the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue is, and then there's a performing arts center. There's the Colorado River, whatever that is, and there's the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue. Can't remember the exact name of the park, but there's a few performing arts centers right there. But it's the park where they have the big open stage during South by Southwest, and I'm staying like right across the street from there.
Okay, I am actually trying to look at an Austin, Texas map so that we can really see where it is. But you know, because Zoom is retarded or Streamlabs, Zoom has to be like at the top, and I can't really see a damn thing. Anyway, Oy, 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 oy. Okay, whatever. And every time I move something, it's like weird. Anyway, okay. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. It's right here. I'm gonna look. I just can't see this because Zoom is right in there. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know, man. I'm trying to. Okay, I'm going. I'm doing it. Red River, eh? I can't see a thing, guys.
Colorado River. I said Red River. I'm from up north.
Red River. I know. There's a song, Red River Valley. I wonder where that is, actually. Red River Valley. Like, you know that song. It's like an old song. But it's like I don't know if it's a redneck song or anything. I don't even know where I'm going because I can't see. Because
There's
literally,
a Hyatt Regency right across the street from the park. So there's Auditorium Shores, Town Lake, the Long Center for the Performing Arts, and Palmer Event Center, Butler Metro Park.
okay. I got it. I gotcha.
Some public bathrooms, it says.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, while I'm fiddly DDing at the back end of this thing, is there anything you want to share about? Wow, has it been a year now that you've been an OVR community member or investor?
You glitched or I glitched, but one of us glitched.
Yeah, one of us glitched. One of us glitched. So do who has it been a year now since you've been an OVR investor?
It has been. It has definitely been a year now.
Like when is your like birth date or OVR
I'd
anniversary
have to
date?
look at my actual NFTs and see when, because it has the dates on there. But I believe it is already passed.
Okay, okay.
In
And
fact, I
from,
believe I got in February.
oh yeah, totally. Did I ever tell you, did I ever ask you, and I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm just going to ask you again. How did you find out about OVR?
I was looking at a crypto site, just I think it was CoinGecko, and just checking the prices on something else, and I saw one of the little banners, and it said augmented reality platform, and I thought it was kind of odd that it was on CoinGecko, and so but why not click the banner, right? So, and then I realized that it was a decentralized or was going to be decentralized, and at that point, I went crazy, and I called a friend of mine. I said, "Hey, man, we've got to get into this." He said, "How much money do we need?" And I said, "It starts off at $10." He said, "I've got $10." I said, "Well, let's go."
Oh my god. Okay, and so that's how it's like, so that guy actually, okay, he found it first or you did? I got
I found it
distracted.
first. So that's usually the way it goes, is because he has like a real job, and like actually has to do things and doesn't get to just sit on the phone and talk to people all day. And so we had that type of relationship where I say, "Hey, I found this," and he says, "All right, let's do it." And we've been friends for a while.
Is
For
he
a while,
here?
I didn't
Is
realize he'd
that
been that.
is that the dad core? Is that dad core dude?
No, no, but that guy came in later. There's quite a few
Okay.
women, dudes that have come into the spot since I got here.
Okay, okay,
Maybe
okay.
I convinced them to do it.
Maybe. How many of your friends and or family have taken to OVR?
12, somewhere in there, right around 12. Actual family and friends that have either purchased OVR, downloaded the app, and or gone through the process of actually going through the KYC and things.
12? That's a lot.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've been, telling everybody about OVR this, OVR that, and then I stop because it's like my experiences. I tell people about, things that'll help them, be set for the future, and then they just like don't do anything. The only person that is actually going to take action is Jennifer S. Goodman, a realtor in Austin, Texas, and she is going to go down to meet you, and we will arrange for that. I know that she can be around 6th Street or that area between the 12th and the 15th. So we'll just set a day and a time and for you guys to meet. I'm going to get her to download the app first so that, she can like get ready and go. And hopefully we can like live stream it. I know she's got 2 iPhones.
Okay.
So she could be having one iPhone where she literally goes to the experience, and then maybe you can hold her other iPhone. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that, and that's where she'll be doing the live streaming, like through Zoom.
Yes.
So we'll see
That
about
would be
that
great.
though. Yeah, like
That'd be cool.
I'm looking forward to it too. So I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna like take Zoom off the, like not pin it because I want to see the map, and I'm gonna check if I'm freezing here. So heaven forbid. Where is our regular people? Right now we got 2 viewers. And hey, 2 viewers, I don't know where you're viewing it from. I'm pretty sure it is probably either on Facebook and or Twitch, I believe. And I'm not on my Twitch. Okay. Let's talk about OVR. Any new updates on OVR? From an
Map to earn.
What is it? What did you say? What did you say?
Map to earn. Map
Oh,
the
yes. Okay, go to it. Explain. Go.
it's the if you signed up for the map to earn, the alpha is ready, or beta. I don't know how. I guess it's beta when we actually get to touch it. It's alpha when they're touching. I don't know. But we get to actually touch it, and those of us that are signed up, and we get to use it. So I haven't used it yet, but it became available today. I can go into my app and I can look at the where I would go for the treasure hunts normally, and in the playground, I think is what they call it. And in there's the map to earn, and I can touch it, and then I can go map. I don't know how to earn, but I can map.
Oh my God, you're hilarious. Okay, okay.
I may be busy in Austin. I may just be walking around, just mapping things. Everybody's going to be really upset. You were supposed to take pictures. I took a lot.
You did took a lot. And guess what? I found the map where Austin would be, and sure enough, we freaking froze. So we're frozen for a bit. But you look good. I know I looked good frozen. I'm looking at it, and you're kind of like mid mouth and stuff. But as long as I look good frozen, that's all I really care about.
It's really all that matters.
That's really all that matters. Just saying. I wish I could be down with you. I know that I've got things to do on my part because I want to help support your this huge undertaking. And I thank you for sharing the Excel sheet or the Google sheet. So now all I know I need to do is you will give me the URL for the two main overlands, right? And if
I
there's
think it
any,
should be on there. I edited it
okay,
for you.
okay, okay. Thank you. And then it's just a matter of now how feasible is it to get the artists and our musicians to give you like snippets of what they're going to be showing?
Um, that would be asking them, I guess. I guess I would have to actually just ask.
True, true. I just disappeared because like hello, my face is all red and flushed because I literally had a little cough attack. Uh, I know that's a bit late in the game already, maybe not, but I know that once we ask, I guess it's easy for them to give us some. Only because when I want to share which days and stuff, I don't know, maybe
Right.
not to be honest. I just want to switch it up. You know what? Because I want to switch it up because if I figured if we use social media and we will and we're going to share the two different overlands and for that particular day we'll highlight that specific oh, I know what we can do to make the graphic not boring. I will just take their Twitter handle. I will take their Twitter profile and
Mhm.
that way it's like what Buki did, like like a templated thing, and she'll just switch out the that Twitter handle. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I already solved that issue, so we don't have to ask them because we don't want people to see what they're going to see. I know. I know. We don't want people to see what they're going to see ahead of time. We want it to be a surprise once they, download the app and just like look around. That's what we want to do, right?
Exactly.
So who is your here who's your target audience here other than okay, I know you're going to say well of course people of Austin, people who are attending the South by Southwest events. Um because I don't want to look at the map, I can't look at the map. Have you thought of is there an overland that's right between the walk through that street from the Hilton Austin to the convention center? And kind of like along that because to me I'm just going to say this to me I would want to have OVR in the front in the face of the digital tech crowd because
Right.
they're going to talk about augmented reality and the metaverse and VR and XR and blockchain and web3, so we want to do that. So I'm thinking if the overlands are somewhere on 6th Street, then yes, those people will walk around 6th Street to eat and for bars and stuff, but I'm just saying, hit them right while they're crossing, especially outside
Right.
of the convention center. What are your thoughts? Were you
No, and I totally agree that so because South by Southwest is so big and broad in everything that it covers, right? Because I mean, you just mentioned blockchain, tech, Web3, and some other things that had nothing to do with music or film, right? And so, and there's so I how do I put this? There are some experiences that we have that are going to be geared specifically towards that crowd. And so, like Ricardo Cangini will be on Friday the 11th. That is when his experience will be up. And I feel like he is geared more towards that tech crowd than the music crowd. And so we'll have his experience up that way they can really see a lot of the different capabilities because he's so fantastic. I mean, he created so many things and really paved the way for most of us to even be here today. So he's got a good name inside the tech crowd. So I'm going to kick it off with his experience. And I, like you said, and it's really, I'm going to stand, instead of being up at the corner, I'll probably stand and be closer to the actual convention center, where they have where they host, most of the check out this XR, this VR, and things like that.
Okay. Are
So
you?
when
Oh, go
go
on.
ahead.
No, no. Sorry. Go on. Go on.
No, that was really it.
No, no. I didn't mean to. No, no, no. Because I was gonna say was, are you equipped and ready? Do you know what the temperature is going to be like, or the weather is going to be like around the 11th to the 20th, and on the weekend, which is because
Yes,
tend to be really crazy busy? What is it? What's the weather
yes.
going to be like?
Cold and wet that weekend. I think it's supposed to rain either Thursday or Friday,
Okay.
and it's supposed to be kind of cold. And then after like Saturday, it goes up to like 70, 75. Just, beautiful Austin all over again.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So you're ready. You're equipped with like your whatever your rain gear, your slick if you're outside, and you have layers, right? And some kind of like hood, because I know there was one time I was in South by Southwest and it was quite gloomy. Like it was raining. It was very rainy, and I think it started to clear up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to be honest. But
Yeah,
people did what they did. Like they're still gonna trek all over the place and stuff like that. So good. Make sure you stay hydrated, right? Make sure you check me out. Make sure you get your chargers. So I know that if your mobile phone is going to like access, do you have a data plan? Or I know that you can
mm.
access Wi-Fi well in the hotel. I can't remember if the hotel Wi-Fi is free to everybody. I can't remember.
Are
As
you talking
opposed
about
to,
if I'm standing around?
yeah, yeah. And the convention center, I'm not sure. Can't remember if it was. And I think in the convention center it is. You just have to find what it is. I don't know.
Right.
Do you know?
I have to go
Do you
read one
know?
of the little cards laying around somewhere.
Okay, because what I'm concerned about is number one, if you're going to be opening your phone for data or Wi-Fi or data, because if you don't have Wi-Fi, then it'll drain the battery. And do you have like a charging schedule? Like, okay, if I'm going to be on from, I don't know, 9 till like, because you might be out till late at night when all the action
Right.
happens.
Right. So and you're hitting so many good points. I do know I do have a kind of a schedule of where I'm going to be, when I'm going to be there, and the path that I'm actually going to walk to get to those spots. So each day I've had people ask me like, "Are you going to go to this party? Are you going to do this thing? Are you going to be at this thing?" I'm like, "Well, I'm actually, as crazy as it sounds, I'm actually going to be working." And they're like, "But you're not even like an event person." Like, I understand that, but that if I don't, then I'm not going to wake up at this time, or then I'm going to get lost over here somewhere, and then so I'll still hang out with people. It's not like I don't have, but even that part's. I feel so old right now, Carmen. I used to be cool and hip, and then now I'm
You
like, I'm gonna party, but on a schedule.
no. Oh my god. I know, but that's part of adulting. There's different levels to adulting, and it's really about self-preservation and just being smarter with our
Right.
energies. That's all. Um, no, 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 no. I think you're fine. I just want to make sure that I'm not shilling myself, but as someone who has been live streaming events like from 2009, 2008,
Yep.
2007, 8, and 9 when I was living in Germany on my little Nokia N95, and I live streamed it using the QIK app, which no longer exists, but I literally live streamed it to YouTube and Twitter. I know that number one, it's you got to plan it. You have to make sure there's charging stations, and it depends how quick your phone can charge, because you don't want to miss, especially if you're covering and you're live tweeting or live microblogging. That's what I don't know if they still call it that. Events that you're in, you don't want to miss important things. So
Right.
I've learned from experience where I'm wasting my phone taking like B-roll of like the registration and people interacting and stuff, and by the time I get to the real, like the keynote is like, what, like I've got like, and then so I learned from that. So there's really definitely a what's it called, a state, what is it, a battery charging schedule so that you know
Right.
that while your iPhone or whatever your Android is charging, you're out. Number one, you have to hydrate. Number two, you have to eat. You have to go to the gentleman's room, and then you can be networking at the same time, and then just
Right.
planning for where people are gonna be. I don't know. Like, do you have this? I guess you do. Did you look at the South by Southwest schedule? Like, who's
I did.
talking and where and on in what, like that.
Yeah, and there's a lot. So I RSVP'd for as many, because that's just what you do, right? You just start RSVPing for all of the events. And if you don't go, you don't go. But you RSVP for everything. That way, just in case one thing is full, it's cool. You RSVP'd for the block, for the bar next door too. So RSVP'd for as many, like Chainlink event is one of the ones that I'm really hoping I can, that line's not too long, but it might be, uh, but so Chainlink is one of them, and then there's a few different shows that are just some bands that I'd like to catch, and just that are kind of in the space and things like that are going to be playing during the days. So, which
Did
is
you say
kind of nice.
Chainlink? Wait, did you say Chainlink?
Mhm.
Oh my God, that's amazing because OVR that's like one of the first major partners that OVR partnered with like last year, and that's
Right,
huge.
and they just did a conversation piece with, was it Diego? I believe that, right? So yeah, that's there. I might be a fan. Um,
He says that
and
very
yeah,
sarcastically because he's all bullish about OVR and anybody affiliated or companies affiliated with OVR. And
I
how
might
can you
be.
not be? He might be. Ask his wife. We should get Lisa on. Oh, I said her name, but that's fine. We should get Lisa on to say, so, what's it like being married to? I know you have like a golf wife or a golf widow. They call that a golf widow. For
Right.
people who don't know what golf widows are, is like if they're married to men who are like avid golfers and they're gone in the summertime. They're gone. They're gone on the weekends. So I would love to ask Lisa. Maybe that's going to happen, and have you two both, and talk about what she thinks about OVR and what she thinks about, with this whole with you involved in OVR. You've extended yourself to Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse, Digital Femmes, whatever, Rogue live stream, and what else? I'm gonna ask her about that, and
You
I would
should.
love to
She will
have
be very
her.
honest with you too.
I'm pretty sure, and that's really, and that's the reality, right? I know she's been very supportive of it because she's been around with you. Like, can you explain to people or tell people how you would take your kids like at the back of a truck in the break of dawn or something? Can you tell that story?
Yeah, I love that story. When we first got on the app, the treasure hunt was a thing, and or I guess it wasn't quite yet a thing, right? You could only open a few, but when they opened up the treasure hunting level 2 or version 2, where it was a free for all, you could pay for more treasures and do those things. And so the funny part, when they actually opened that up, we were on a big family vacation. So all of my sisters, my parents, my nieces, my nephews, us, everybody, we were staying in this big house together, and we were on vacation together. And they released this version of the app, and I thought, this is perfect. I'm not at work, I don't have anything else to do. I can just walk around and treasure hunt. So we did that, and so my kids started walking around with me. And then when we got home, they said, "Are we still going to go treasure hunting?" I said, "Of course." And so we walked around town and we collected as many treasures as we could around town. And then they said, "Well, can we go anywhere else?" And it's like, you know. And so I looked at my wife and said, "Let's get in the car. Let's go to the park, and the next town over." So we went over to the next town, and my wife grabbed her phone, and I had mine, and she we went around and did the treasure hunting thing. She went one way, I went the other,
Okay,
and we realized we
which
could.
kids did you split up? Because you had four at the time. Did you take two and two?
Yeah, so we made it like a little contest, see who could get the most treasures, within an hour kind of thing. And luckily, because I had some of the little ones that are a little bit more brave because they're littler, And so I was able to send them, not advised, but definitely, maybe they could squeeze into some fences and like stick their arm out real far and get inside that little heck
Oh
so
my
that we could get the treasure. and and then from there it just snowballed into my kids had pillows in the truck and we would just drive to, especially at night. Night was great for uh for empty parking lots, big empty parking lots. And so we would go around and we just collected treasures. And then eventually, um, the kids, every life happened. We started doing more things. We got deeper into OVR besides just the treasure hunt. They opened up the web builder, and we were able to do all those things. But the kids still to
yeah.
this day are asking me, they're like, "Hey, we gonna go do that thing? We gonna get in the
Oh,
truck and go?"
oh, they really love
They still want to treasure
that.
hunt.
How many hours? I don't know. I asked the craziest questions. How many hours did you spend like with your kids in the truck, like driving and then actually treasure hunting? Do you remember last year? Like, can you like ballpark it?
Gosh, the actual hours.
Like
Uh,
ballpark it, like just the
hmm.
activity alone, and the
Oh gosh,
driving,
it
like
was,
together,
yeah,
spending time together.
it was weeks. It was weeks. I mean, we spent, there were days where that's just the only thing we did was just, or we would go do our normal everyday stuff, and then amongst all that, we would still treasure hunt. Like
Oh,
it was the treasure hunting kind of just became a part of our lives.
oh, that's gonna bring up such great memories for them as they get older. Like they'll look back at it, and that's totally like a an
But they got
embedded
their friends
memory.
involved.
Yes,
So they're
yes.
saying, "Hey, can we bring so and so?" And they'd be like, "Can you spend the night?" And then they'd have to call their parents and be like, "Hey, so they want to go leave at midnight to go treasure hunting,"
God.
and the parents would call us and they're like, "You're doing what with our kid?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Out of all those parents, how many did you get on board with OVR?
Well, so ironically, there was one in particular that this kid was really, he loves OVR. Like he fell in love with it, like from the very get go. And so, and he went home and told his mom. He said, "Mom, you got to look at this." And his mom said, "That's a scam." And
Mm.
then he was like, "No, Mom, like I don't think it's a scam." She's like, "No." But we're pretty good friends with him, okay? And her son is actually a YouTuber, or her son's son is a YouTuber. They do Nerf guns and stuff like that. So, and you can look them up, Riker's Toy Box. And so, because this is kind of what they do already as far as the YouTube type thing. And so so they've kind of, we were in communication a little bit. So they've watched, and seen what's going on, right, with OBR. And, maybe it's not a scam anymore.
Oh, that's right. Do they come on board? Like,
maybe,
did they buy
maybe
Overlands?
it's a little more, maybe they notice it's a little more serious, and that it's not just, it is a game, but there's so much more to it.
Did the parents or the mom and dad did they actually buy Overlands?
I don't know if they purchased OVR land yet, to be honest with you.
Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, how do we get? I guess because I know my frustration is like if people know about this when I tell them about this, it's like, and they don't. I get that there's a learning curve and there's like they have to, it has to resonate with them and they have to kind of like process what in the world OVR is and what it could be done. But literally, like with people like you and me and other people in the community, we know exactly how and what can be done with OVR's open augmented reality metaverse. Absolutely, and it's like, and we can tell them this till we are blue in the face. But my frustration is why don't they jump in it? And I understand it's about the crypto because they're not into crypto, and that's a whole other barrier. Like I don't know, you need
Right.
crypto, you got to be in crypto. I don't know, but I'm like, no, like I'll give it to you. I'll help you set it up. I'll buy your over. Do you know what I mean? Like I have overlands in Toronto where I'm literally going. They're set for two of my, I guess, friends, co-working buddies to create 3D content because they're 3D animators and all that stuff. And I'm thinking, guys, I got them in downtown and all that. They're for you to create content, but whatever. That's my frustration is why people just can't jump on and do it. So I
Why
don't know how
can't they
you
be as
handle.
excited as we are, Carmen?
Exactly. It's not even excitement because we are who we are. It's just a matter of freaking common sense. Like,
Well, so I went out to dinner last Monday and with a guy that and he's kind of been following me for a little while, I guess. And he's local. He's local to where I am, and I didn't even know that he, was following me, or to any kind of extent. And it was, in fact, it was in one of Buki's clubhouses that she invited me to, that he even noticed. So someone from my hometown was in one of Buki's rooms, right, and did not follow me before, but then followed me after. And so which was just kind of because she's not from here. So, but so he heard me talk and said, "Hey, I want to know more." Okay, and he's in the film industry. He does these things. He's like, I just want to know, you know, because you hear all these things. There's lots of people that say you can do anything, right? But he's like, I've got, he's already got his reputation. He doesn't, so bringing in what he already has and bringing that over into this space, how does he, he's like, I want to do that in the best, safest way possible, right? Because I don't want to lose my people just because I'm trying to force them into something new. They already hate that. You tell them you're going to be streaming on Netflix when you've been on Hulu for forever, right? How do you get these people to, now they have to pay for a new subscription? And so then when you add in the crypto, like you said, just adding in that whole other thing that they're already, just heard about, since Snoop Dogg and the Super Bowl, how do you really get them involved in these things and guide them in a safe way where you're not leaving your contracts open for somebody else to come in and sneak through there, right? And so the people are really starting to ask the right questions, and I'm glad that they're interested in this way, that they're not just jumping all in like I did and just being all like nonsensical about it. Um, but they're actually taking the time to learn, what is a smart contract, what is Web3, and what are these new platforms that we're going to be displaying ourselves on.
I think I know who he is. Was I no? Was I in that clubhouse? Are you talking about Clubhouse or Twitter Space?
This was a clubhouse.
Was I on there when you invited me? There was two gentlemen
No,
that
this
were.
was a different clubhouse.
Okay. That's really great though. Like, yeah, I know. That's just, and this is, guys, this is just Hex and I talking about OVR, and we're just chilling and talking basically. Um, yeah. So can we talk about the? I know we talked about the OVR, the new OVR website last episode 2, and heaven forgive them for they not know. Anyway, there's man. Maybe I shouldn't even
They
bring
type
this
like
up.
I speak.
I know. Maybe I won't bring this up. You know what? Let's not bring this up. But then we want to be transparent. I'm being transparent. Definitely, there needs to be a standard operating procedure when launching any website. Hey, any website, where not only is functionality tested time and time again, which I'm sure the function, we're not talking about functionality in this case. We're just talking about like copy, like text on the website. That's all. And I know that, like with all websites, there has to be a process of checking, like spelling and grammar and everything like that. That's all. So, OVR is just going through the natural course of evolution of having an awesome, amazing website. Wow, how does that? Do you want to add
Well,
to that, Hex?
well said. Well done. Very well done. I like that. That was well done.
Would you like to add to
There's
that?
the process of growing and creating new things. Yes, it's definitely something that is still happening with the OVR, and I'm super excited to be in the process of growing stages.
Yes. Yes. Growing stages. That's what I love about startups. Do you still consider OVR as a startup?
They're under 5 years. Yes.
Oh, is that okay? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if
Definitely.
that's an actual thing,
I
but
know. I thought that it was because I'm like, I used to be a startup consultant, and I did, and I was like, I didn't even know that. So, did you just make that random year up? You probably did. It makes sense. I can't honestly, guys. I don't know. I've had so many lifetimes, so I'm not bullshitting about being a startup consultant. But I don't. That's. It seems like it's 2 lifetimes ago, and hex makes sense to me. It makes sense, but then I think it's also has to do with like maybe the amount of money you make, like ROI. I don't even know honestly. We'll look that up. That's a task. That's a task for Digital Femme and Hex to bring up next episode 4. I'm just hoping I still have you as a co-host or whatever we want to call this because I don't want to lose you. Only because I feel like we talk very freely and flowingly. And where is everybody? I'm actually starting.
where am I going?
I've been trying to sneak to share that we are on. So I'm really forming a tweet right now. It's Talk Tuesday on Twitch. Okay. Okay. We talked about OVR. Is there anything that you want to see OVR do that they haven't done yet that is not on the roadmap? Oh, that's a loaded question.
That's
Right? It's like, what the hell are you trying to do, Carmen? You're supposed to make me look good. No, and I do. I don't know. I just want to know.
yeah. Let me think. It's not on the roadmap. Um, I mean, there's things I'd like to see. I don't know if they're on the roadmap. One of my real big things that I'd really like to see is the API key on the web builder side. That one, I think that having being able to share straight from the builder that you actually build in for specific for the app, I think that's a nice thing to have. The having the tracking suit available for everyone to use would be that I know that I believe that's on the roadmap somewhere, but that'll be a big deal. Um, and I mean, really, the and classes, tutorials and classes.
I know. I know.
Once I feel like anything else is gonna, I don't know. I think
That's
everything else will kind of grow from there.
yeah. I think that's perfect. Yeah, tracking suit. Like you mean the mocap motion capture suits?
Yeah, because you can really build them yourself. I guess you get the little motion sensors that go, and you just strap them to your body in the right positions. Put some in your
Yes.
shoes.
Yes, you can. You can. Okay. But I wonder how much do you have you scouted out how much that is?
Yeah, if you build one yourself, I mean, you can build one yourself for less than $1,500.
You looked that up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Okay. I hear you.
Like,
I hear
so
you.
I looked up everything from how to build the gloves, the actual like real gloves, not just the ones that track your hands, but like the ones where you actually like get tension. And so
Mhm.
when you grab a cup or if you hit something, like you actually feel it in your fingers and stuff.
Mhm.
And you can make those gloves pretty cheap for about $50 or less.
Wow. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Wow. So next Talk Tuesday is you're gonna be in the midst of like in the middle of OVR. I mean OVR
But
in South by Southwest. Before
I'm planning
I
on still being here.
Yeah, yeah, like, oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we need to have a something. Like, we need to come up with, like, oh, I use the take OVR, like the McDonald's takeover for,
Take it.
there's a takeover happening in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest by the OVR community. I forgot what I said. Maybe we will do that. We'll continue with that because I gotta think up of like catchy phrases to what's it called, share on social media.
Get you.
Yeah, yeah. So you've been building since last year. What platform do you use to build your creations?
I was using the OVR web builder for the most. So I really tried to stick with the tools that they gave us originally, right? And so like the skate park or any really most of my original things were created with just the OVR assets. So their walls, their boards, their corners and those things. And then just flipping things around into different directions to make different items. Um, and so I really tried to stick with that just to see if I could build inside of their box. And then now I can use Blender. I'm not super proficient with Blender, and I can use Unity, but again, I mean it's a whole new. It's, when you get into scripting, I mean that's a whole nother language all on its own, right?
It is. It is. Guess what? Chad Kona was on YouTube, and he says has haha made it sound like 5 years was a rule to me. See, I'm inviting him. I'm setting that special Zoom link. Come and
I hope
join
he
us.
pops up.
Oh, come
I hope
on,
he pops
Chad! Pop up, pop up.
Even if he doesn't pop up, hello, Chad. I'm glad you're here. That's the Unity Pro that I'm. What the
Oh
reason I haven't been
yeah.
the reason and I've told him this. I told him flat out. I said the reason I am not taking the classes is because you are.
True that. True that. True that.
I will gladly keep him busy for the rest of our lifetimes building things in Unity.
I know, and I just can't wait. I just really can't wait to see what he's doing. I'm kind of a bit jealous because it's like he gets to, you know, like, like hone in on his skills on like something that's like, hello, if you don't have these, if you're not if there is no content on the metaverse, what the hell?
Right.
So we need content creators, and because Chad Kona is like you, he's just all about the OVR and everything like that. And now he's really taking it one step further, and he's like he's committing in a big way. I think we all are committing in different ways right now, right? Like
Right.
your commitment is really to spread community and getting the word out, like in the physical world, like literally facing face to face people, look at the eye, download the app and everything, and that takes a lot of energy, really. You know what I mean? So dare to join us on Zoom. Dare to join at Hex. I'm tweeting this, man. So let's see who comes
Good.
in. Dare to join at Hex and I and me and me on. Wait, join on me on Zoom. Warning. You will be live. Warning. You will be live. This is a live stream. This is a live stream. Oh, I hope Chad Kona, he could be in class. You know what I mean?
That's right. He does that nighttime.
Really?
I believe so.
Uh,
I think he has like just enough time to sit down and drink some water, and then he jumps in his Unity class.
is it? You think it's today?
I think he does it every day.
Every day?
So if he's not in class, he's definitely yeah, he's practicing. I don't know.
I hope you come on. 5 people are watching. Woohoo! 1 is me. So there's 4 other like real like other people. Are you watching? Are you on it or no? Okay, good. So there's yay. So there's literally four legit people. Oh my god, OVR. You know what? I'm feeling anxious because I have all these overlands. I thought I had like close to 200 overlands. Guess how much I have?
350. 125.
No. Oh, I'm just gonna say it. 99. I literally
89.
99. No, sorry.
Oh, wow.
I thought I had 140 something overlands, and then I just realized I only have 99. And I'm like, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. It was beginning of June when I was like multi land selection, and then when I processed it, and then I waited, and then it didn't close. 3 days passed, a week, 10 days, and then then it's like something happened. They were doing that. I don't know what they were doing. There was something going on, and then I reached out to the dev team, and what happened was I got my OVRs back, and but I didn't get the land. And ever
Yeah.
since then I got like PTSD, like, oh my god. And I spent hours, guys. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I spent over 3 hours choosing the lands, because there is a process when you choose an
Mhm.
overland, right? What's
Right.
your strategy? What's your process?
My initial process was two things. I went for somewhere that I thought would be liquid, or would be easily liquefied. So I chose Walt Disney's spots,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
the second was I knew that I was going to use it in my own personal town, so I bought a whole bunch of stuff in town, and
We have somebody
then
coming on. That's awesome.
that is awesome.
Hey, Jackson. Refofla. Oh, so cool. We love that you're here. You could let me see. You're muted. So if you oh my god, Jen Dema, this is like crazy. I love it. Talk
It's a
about
party.
bravery. It's a party. And Darren McGrove? Oh my god, I
Party's
knew
a
it. This is
party.
what I've always wanted to do, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. And now it's going to be just like a whole who are you? How are you? How did you find out about OVR? Yeah, I feel like digital femme. Like, I love it. I love going rogue, and a lot of people don't appreciate it. Yay! Happy to be here, Jen Demo. I love it. And Darren and R, Purple R. Thank you. And that's fine if you don't want to show your face at all. Absolutely fine. Just make sure to unmute yourself. You know, you're all muted. But even if you don't want to unmute, just the fact that you're here and your names are here live, just a warning.
Happy to be here.
Yay! Hey Darren, how are you? Woohoo! We're happy you're here. Um,
I'm great, my friend. Thank you.
where are you right now? Like, where in the OVR world are you?
Bangladesh, India.
Wow. Okay, what time is it?
7:42 a.m.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have you had your chai tea or coffee? I'm just so happy about that. So chime in and talk. You know that oh, somebody's here. Hey guys, so I don't know how much I own of Overland and curious how I can earn money with my land. Okay, here's a question. Hi Bianca. This is amazing. So somebody on YouTube is saying asemantics. He goes, "Hey guys, so I don't know much about my what? I don't know much, but I own some overlands and curious how I can earn money with my land. Any options for that right now? I have the tip of the best pyramid of the bent pyramid in Egypt. Oh, so cool. Hex, can you talk about that whole strategy with earning money on with overlands?
Yeah. So without selling it, right? Without trying to just do the flip thing. If you want to, maybe you could get some artists to get commissioned to place things there, and so you host either some sort of gallery event or something like that where people can come in, and then you use an NFT or something like that to as a like a pass or something like that that you can put into there. Then there's also you can rent it through dreamcollab.com, and with Dream Collab you can rent for USD, or I believe he's got it set up for cryptocurrency. So you can rent it out through that website, and someone can say, "Hey, I want to put this up on that land," and then they'll pay you for the X amount of days that's going to be up there, and then either they send you the file that they want placed, or you can share the API key and they can build on it themselves. And so there's a couple of different ways there. In the future, we will be able to rent out the lands on or through OVR, and I believe that that'll be like even if you don't accept the rental or something like that, that's going to be kind of an automatic thing placed into the ecosystem there, so that anybody can rent the lands from you that way. Then you can still also do the everyday, just show off what you got and let people take pictures of it.
That's good. Did
Charge
you
them
hear
$1 a
that?
picture.
Did you get that asemantics? Then he says, in order to have my overland seen, people will have to be using the OVR app, right? Yes, correct. And
You
by
have them seen.
and by seen, it's actually if you have experiences like 3D experiences on the
Yeah.
overland. But in order for it to be seen, you can go on the OVR website, right? And it'll show where exactly that you own it and that it's live. Correct, Tex?
Right. But you won't actually be. The only way to view the experience is inside of the app.
Right. So the only way to view the experience on your overland is to use they have to download the app on their Android or iPhone,
Right.
go through the creating the avatar thing and then be there. And like they don't have to be on your overland, so you all know that, right? Then he says, okay, I am following Hex. Thanks, man. All right. So, guys, I had to because we've had 5 guests jump on. I had to do a little live editing on Streamlabs just so that all your names are shown. You guys are quiet. That is fine. Feel free to speak up or say something if you want to share about OVR or ask any questions at all. This is really amazing. And for Bianca, happy belated, I don't know where you are, but happy International Women's Day. What else? So I know that there's a few NFT hunts coming up again. There's that Ninja, what is it? Ninja NFT. Yay, Chad Kona's here. The guys, Jen, Darren, Jackson, and Bianca. The reason why we're so excited about Chad C is because we've literally known him since last year. And he actually he's a DJ and he has a Twitch channel. And yeah, ever since last year, he's been making content on his overlands. And now he is taking his journey to becoming a lot more skilled in content creation. Hi, Chad.
Hey guys.
What's up, man?
Yo, that is awesome.
Oh, that's awesome that I caught you guys doing this. That's great. And thanks for that introduction. And yes, I'm like two weeks away from being finished my first Unity course. So we're like in our final project mode right now.
What do you mean first Unity? How many Unity courses are there?
Well, I mean, this is really just like kind of an intro, like beginner intermediate course. So like, it gets deep really. So but to tell you the truth, it's interesting because it's like the way you have to use like the SDKs and stuff with OVR and like all sorts of other metaverses. It's like I feel like I already know almost all of that kind of info, so I'm pretty good to go, I think now.
Okay. Here's a question for you. Hey, hello. Here's a question for you. Would you be doing tutorials?
I was thinking about it,
Because that would be something very much needed. With that said, I know that OVR SDK, what's his real name? Zapeto? No. Zahuko?
Zahuko?
Yes, on the OVR Telegram SDK. He's created that, and they're wonderful. But I feel like, and other people too, like, what's his name? Blazers in the Six and this other person, they've been creating a lot of, and there's other YouTubers there, but I feel like it'll be really great if people who are in the community, right? And who have been in the community since the beginning, and people like you, Chad, that's committed to like, hello, you're taking a Unity course. That would be wonderful for you to do tutorials. Although, I know it's quite a commitment.
Yeah, no, honestly, I always thought about trying to do it, but like, it was like, the thing is, they were always saying that there was going to be like well, for a while it was when Unity, right?
I love it.
What is that?
Are we getting oh wow. So what do I do, guys? Do I remove? Oh, sorry, we're not, this is not what this place is.
Remove Bianca.
See, I did. Wow, it happens, right?
That was interesting. Yeah, it happens.
it happens, and you know what? I'm not. It's cool. It's all right. We just do what we do. And I knew this. I knew that if I send a Zoom link and invite people in, let's see. It's just how to handle it. But whatevs. Hey, Darren, you're gonna behave, right? He's like dancing up and down. So and I love that Jen is like just eating away. Not, man, I'm hungry. How dare you? I want to know. I guess we have. This is like. I actually upgraded my Zoom for a pro account or something, so we can have like over 100 people. But let's not. Does anybody have any questions or want to talk about? Chad, you're close to finishing your first Unity course.
Yeah,
I know
we're
you
like
said that.
2 weeks away, so we're like doing our final projects now. I got a class in an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, it's online, right?
You bet. Yeah, with UBC.
Oh, do you tell them about OVR?
I've talked to some of my instructors about it, like actually, because I've had various instructors, and a couple of them are like don't care about the metaverse whatsoever, and then there's a couple of them that are like super into it, but I feel like they don't really know much. Like it's funny, like their crypto knowledge is very a little. Like I think they're just new to it, so like I've also been able to kind of like show them some of the stuff I'm into, like over, and yeah, they were pretty impressed. You know, they didn't know about it actually, but yeah.
Well, awesome. Here's a question on YouTube, and it's out to the whole audience. Hey, it says hello from G7G. G7G, I love it, love it. Hello, is it possible to keep count of how many people have visited your overland and how many times it has been visited? Yes, tutorials would be great. Is there? I know people have been asking about that.
I wanted that. I want that so bad. That's a great feature right there. We need it.
Is it even on the roadmap? I feel like PDX and somebody said they were doing that, but you know how they have to do their priority in terms of like development. So I don't know, but that's a really good question. We'll bring that up. Yay! Brittany Wynn is on. Uh-oh. Every time there's a female name. Hi, Brittany. Y'all, let's get ready for... So excited. You never know. We never know. I'm just laughing because I love the internet. The internet's the internet. And love you all, human beings. I really do. It takes a lot. I better just shut up. I was going to say it takes a lot for me to get offended, but I don't want to be challenged. Okay, do not want to be challenged.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I don't know, so we don't know G7G. But definitely
What's
that
Jen
is
eating?
some...
Are those sun chips, Jen? Are those
I don't
sun
know.
chips?
No, they're nachos with cheese. Are they nachos with cheese?
I don't know, but the whole time I've been getting hungrier and hungrier.
Yeah, I know. He's dipping.
yeah.
He's it's nachos and he's dipping them with cheese or something. But it's just, I love it. Oh, here we go. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, guys, I gotta remove you.
They took you over.
What happened? You put that link out, and then all these people just showed up.
Well,
It's like a Twitter space with cameras.
it is. I put the Zoom. I put it on YouTube, and I told Hex that, hey, I'm just gonna put this out on Zoom to come in and join. Who
Yeah,
cares?
'cause
You know
I
what?
commented, and then I actually got a call, so I like muted it for a second. I wasn't paying attention, and I saw you, and then I came back and got in
Yeah.
the call. But yeah.
Well, you know, it happens on Twitter Spaces. You get people coming in, and I don't know what they say stuff, and you just like, you know what to do, and they do that for what they do. You know what I mean?
Joni, you look like you wanted to say something, man.
Yes.
Or not, man.
Dios.
Go.
Yeah,
Stage is yours.
I Canada.
Canada.
Hi. Are you in Canada?
Okay. Greece.
Wow. What time is it in Greece?
Tres que ocho.
It's 3:08. Ocho is 8, right?
Yeah.
Is it 8 in the morning? It is, right?
They said it's 3:50 a.m. I think.
Oh, that's
Nah.
really early.
Nah.
Hey, Grease.
Tora Ibiusa.
See, Jen, you're muted, but that's fine. Oh no, he's eating some kind of chips and he's dipping. That's awesome. Dude, does everybody here have overlands? Obviously, do you? Are you invested in OVR? Rondoni?
Will be soon.
Yes.
Nah, I go.
Not yet. Do you know about OVR? Did people just jump in because it's like, hey, there's a Zoom link?
Oh, nah, Tuxedo.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I don't just speak. Oh, here's a Jamal. Hey, that's the same thing as Jamal Johnson. Hello, Jamal. Uh-oh. Anyway, so Chad, you're going to be an hour and a half to what's it called? Your Unity course. Really
Yeah,
looking.
I gotta order pizza or something because I didn't figure out groceries. So.
Oh, I love it. I think people are showing. Look.
Hey, I think Jamal Johnson's a hacker.
Okay, thanks, Jackson. Oh dear. So what have I learned from this? Maybe not to.
Yeah, there we go. The sun chips.
Sun chips.
It's
You were
sun
right.
chips.
You're right, Chad.
Yeah.
You did it. You called it.
It's sun chips, and I like the T-shirt. Speed me.
Oh.
Oh, is
Feed
that
me.
a bean dip?
It's a bean dip. Oh, look at him. He's loving it. It's feed me. Oh, come on. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, OVR. That dude eating chips is probably just a video. Oh,
hungry.
hey, Liberty or Death. How are you? Oh my God, where's my knife? It's over there on the other side. There are so many little boys that will do anything for a laugh. Yeah, for sure. Whether it's in school or like in platforms like this. Okay, let's hone it back down to OVR for heaven's sakes. Chad, are you gonna have some experiences during South by Southwest?
Yeah, actually, I've been meaning to talk to Hexadize about that because I gotta send that out to him ASAP.
Okay,
No,
go
but
ahead,
you
speak.
don't. You don't have to send it to me, Chad.
I just have to API it, right?
You just have to. I'll give you the API keys. You're right.
So the thing with the API, like with Unity, I was trying to figure out the other day. It's like you can't put links in the experience yet. Is that?
I believe you're right. I believe that still has to happen in the web builder,
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to figure it out and couldn't figure it
which
out.
is kind of stinky when it comes to like actually because you can't use the web builder with the API keys. You can only use API keys on the Unity side, but you can't do the links and things outside of the web builder. You can, yeah. So it's kind of like a catch-22.
Yeah.
That needs to be a diagram. What you just said.
Right.
It's like trying to catch up, man. Trying to like what? What are you gonna say, Chad? I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I was just gonna say, like, so, like, if I use the API keys and load an experience onto one of Hexadize's lands, could he then log into his Unity? No, you can't. Okay. Ah. Oh, Zach. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, these are all just like hackers, right, or something. What's going on here?
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
This is a whole new way to hack.
Bye. Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
That chicken didn't look not delicious. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, no,
I mean, those things were huge.
I know.
I'm
That
so
was like
hungry right now, guys. I'm so hungry.
I know. Me too. Me too. Well.
Chad, can you tell us anything about the experience? Like, is it just gonna be like the normal kind of experience, or is this gonna be a Unity experience?
Well, I mean, that's the funny thing is like trying to get, I don't know. I'm trying to unlock the bells and whistles, right, of Unity into these experiences. But the funny thing is like getting some of my old things that I had working in the Unity SDK to work the same in the Unity. It's like difficult. Just like,
Okay, I understand that. I really do.
Yeah, it's like I think I haven't played because I just kind of unlocked how to use the scripts within the Unity SDK, and I used like just the most basic of them. So I'm gonna go back in with some of my more advanced scripts and see if they'll like do stuff. But you know, there's like anything, it's like there's limitations. You just kind of have to learn to build within them, and like you know, it kind of, you get to be creative, I guess, because you have to, you know, work with the limitations.
Right.
Oh, somebody
it.
asked a question. G7G. It says, serious question now. Where can I find the contract address to see my Overland NFTs in my MetaMask wallet? Also, would I add contract address to Matic Network?
Yeah. You're
On the top
if
left
you want to
corner.
look up, go ahead, Rodney.
We're going to say something? We're going to answer that question for G7G? Do you know, Hex or Chad?
Oh, wait, yeah, I thought Rodney was going to answer the question there for a second. I saw the mic come on. Yeah, so if you want to check your contract address, you can check Polyscan on if you're on the Polygon network or Etherscan. Are you looking for your NFTs in on OpenSea? Are you just trying to see like where and when you bought them?
Okay. He goes, I tried it the other day and an error popped up reading cannot confirm ownership. Oh. Okay. His question again was, where can he find his contract address to see in my Overland NFTs in my MetaMask wallet?
At the bottom left.
At the bottom left. Thanks for Donny.
Oh, Bono.
Bono.
Nah,
Oh my god, Chad. When you came on, I didn't even, oh, here we go. I didn't even know it was you. And you come on with his face and I'm like, oh no, it's somebody else I gotta remove. You scared me.
Just another
That's
hacker.
a white hat hacker.
It's a white hat. Oh, white hat. Nice one. Thanks, Rondoni. It's at the bottom left, bottom right. Oh, cute. You gotta have an animal, a little cutie animal. What's his name? Her name.
Her name's Randy.
Hi, Randy. So much hair. I love it. Oh, brother.
Vamos EXO abrió. Abrió.
What?
C.
Sí, oh,
No, I said C because I just always say C. What would you just say again? Audio?
vamos EXO abrió.
At the bottom, what's audio? Like left or right? This?
Link zero Anika. The link zero puli English.
The links. Let me check in the chat. I'm going to check in the chat.
English, link zero puli.
It's in English.
Nah, the link zero puli.
Okay. I'm not sure. Sorry. I didn't understand.
Nagkaline.
Sorry. So sorry. Okay, I will check it out. Okay, he says gracias or adios or not adios. Thank you. He's G7G is he will check it out. You know what, G7G? If you go to the OVR Twitter, can you DM any issue you're having? Just DM and I will answer you. And then I can create a support ticket. So if anybody has any issues with OVR, whether it's the app, the builder, or connecting a wallet or any issue, anything, you can always go to the official Telegram group, Discord, and or the Twitter DM. But please, if you're going to go to the official Telegram group, there are scammers and hackers that have legit created OVR Telegram groups, and they've Can we talk about that?
They're sending me messages all the time. They're like, "You won." I'm like, "What?" It sounds like crazy. I'm just like,
Are you
I know
serious?
better, but you know, yeah.
Oh, I feel so.
You said I know better, but I still click it.
Yeah, I
no,
know.
I get scared for other people who don't know better, like because I think it's like the OVRS, the official chat group that they're doing it in. Is that the one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not only that, they've created OVR official Telegram groups because it says it, and they have like 20,000. I don't know how they do it, and then they even create profiles of the admins and community managers. Except you can tell the difference is because they don't have the. Actually, you can't anymore because they're really smart. It's got the same profile picture, the same username, and the same @ So you're shit out of luck. So if you're on Telegram, if somebody DMs you claiming to be OVR, please, no. An OVR
It wasn't
admin.
me either.
Yeah, An OVR person will never DM you. You will have to engage with them publicly with your issue, and if they can't solve it within publicly, then they ask you to DM them, please. So far, Twitter DM is safe, right? Because it's just Carmen.
Hey, Carmen, my friend Zach Shoy was trying to join back the meet, but it's saying it won't let him. He was a real person.
Oh, okay. Can you tell him to come back on again?
Yeah, no, he tried to, but it said it's like you're unable to join this meeting due to recently being kicked. So we're not sure. We've been trying to get him back on for the past like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. You know what? He won't be able to come on because I know that when somebody is removed from a Zoom session, you have to close the session and then they can come back on again. Oh,
Okay, I'll give him the link to the YouTube stream.
okay. I'm so sorry, Zach. We'll do it again next Tuesday. Talk Tuesday.
All right, I'll let him know. I'll let him know.
Sorry, Jackson. I didn't even realize that. I only literally removed people that showed like skin, basically. So that's so cool. I love this. Okay, G7G. Another serious question. I love these questions. If an overland holder does not list his land for sale, is there any way I send them an overland bid, even if he doesn't have it listed for sale? Oh,
Yes.
wait. On the website, or can you just DM them?
Yeah. If it's not for sale,
But he still wants to send a bid. Like he wants it.
I believe you can. Thought you could. You could sit. There was some sort of purchase. I may be wrong. Now that I'm saying all this out loud, but I thought there was could purchase on the website from somebody, even if they didn't have it for sale. You could click on it and then maybe you can't though. Now that I'm saying it all out loud,
You mean you could send them a, hey, I like your land, may I buy it, like that?
like an offer. But I might be wrong.
Okay. We don't know. We don't know. That's another good
I
question.
know on OpenSea you can, because now all the OVR lands are on OpenSea. So if you find one that you do like, you can go find it on OpenSea and then purchase it that way. But on the website, you know what? I don't know if they haven't put it up for sale on the website, then they may not be able to on the website.
Yeah, but the thing isn't now every time you buy something, you buy an overland, isn't it all on OpenSea already in your OpenSea account as hidden? And if you want to sell it, you unhide it?
From what I've heard, okay, is from people that have been purchasing OVR lands within the last week or so, is that they're not minting automatically.
Oh, okay.
They're not minting automatically. So you'll have to, I don't know if there's a process that you'll have to go through to like click, where we used to have to hit the Merkle tree button. There may be a mint button now, but yeah, they're not minting automatically. I understand.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Hey.
cool.
I still have some of mine that aren't revealed. Do you have that issue?
When you say revealed, you don't mean in the hidden folder. You mean
No, just
revealed
like
as
the
far as-
metadata. Like it's still just it seems like they're slowly coming in because I do have like if I scroll down to the bottom, it's like I can see them all, and then like as I scroll up, they start disappearing. Like it's weird.
I still have that. The issue I have, it's not complete. Like it's still blurred out, and I don't have the actual like NFT
yeah,
ad.
right.
Yeah, that. So I
It'll
still
show
have
you,
a
like, the-
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think I only have like last time I looked 2 days ago, I only have 9 like fully minted or it shows everything, and then the rest I don't. So I'm
Right.
just hopefully it's gonna happen soon. I don't know if it's got to be a Polygon issue, right? It's definitely not OVR. It's a Polygon
Well,
issue.
it's a lot of NFTs to mint. It might have been like just the metadata, like or something getting because most collections are 10,000, but this is
What was it?
700,000.
780,000.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. You know what? Now I'm really worried, Chad, because if it's about the metadata, you know how sometimes if you put something through so fast it gets missed, and you have to do it again. I hope that's not the case. Anyway, I better just be quiet.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I love your look. I love your look. Okay,
Thanks,
Hex, take it away. I want to come back to something. Take it away. Oh, he left. He left.
That's cool. Chad, you remind me of that GIF, the hacker GIF. Yeah. I'm just hacking away. That's what you remind me of right now.
Yeah, same here. I
That's
can't
that one
find
right
it.
there. You left too soon.
See.
But
Yeah, I actually got to run because I got to get some stuff sorted before school. But I don't know. I definitely would like to do this again sometime.
No, absolutely. On Tuesday, I'll tell you what. I promised Hex it was going to be an hour. We're going to keep it short because I got work to do. Okay? So, oh my God. Thank you. I'm so glad you got to come out. Thank you for G7G and Asemantics. And hey, Semantics, I know you were here on Zoom and then you popped out. And thank you for Liberty or Death. Love it. And DSFGSD. And everything. And thank you so much for Hex. Thank you, Tiki and Jackson and Rondoni and
You're welcome.
aw. Thank you. Wow, what a exercise in just going rogue.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night. Good
Night,
night,
Chad.
everybody.
Hey. Blast niggers.
Absolutely. Bless everybody. Bless everyone. So Hex. Any last words?
love you all. The next time I see you, we'll be in Austin, Texas, doing South by Southwest, taking over.
Absolutely. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. We are going to end this. Oh, Matt, you're coming on, but we're ending. Please come back next time. So sorry. Okay. Thank you so much, Hex. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow. Wow. That was like amazing. I mean, no, amazing meaning the experience. So I'm wondering if I should just not send that Zoom link out publicly. And Hex is laughing. I want to bring him back on. So let Hex, I'm just doing my closing off bit, right? I'm just doing my closing off. What the heck? So I don't know because it's just interesting. Am I annoyed by it? No, actually I just laugh and then you just remove them. But it provides a different spice definitely for the live stream. And yeah, as long as YouTube does not penalize me. I don't think so. Get it? Penalized? I don't even know if I saw actual penises on. I don't know. All I know is I just saw a lot of skin. So I don't even know if I did. So if I don't know, I'm not even going to look back at the live stream. Just so you know, every live stream I do not look over it because it's just too anxiety provoking. And I will not look over this one. So if you know if you think this is a bad idea to send a Zoom link out to say, hey, come join Hex and I to talk about OVR the Reality, its events and updates. I specifically said that. If you think it's a really bad idea and bad on me, then let me know in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or where else, or my Twitch. But, I don't know if I'm going to do it again because I kind of like I used to be a nurse, right? So I used to be a trauma nurse in Texas, in Houston. And to me, really nothing phases me. Like anything digital, it's like, come on. The reason why I say this is because when you're a nurse and like somebody like just heart stopped or, like you have to deal with things on the spot. So yeah, whatever. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm going to confer with Hex. Maybe it's a bad idea. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't. Keep it profesh. Maybe I'll just like let the OVR people know and send tell people, I will get Hex to, because it's all about the Hex. He loves sharing stuff. I'm gonna get Hex to tweet the Zoom link. I will create an SOP for the standard operating procedure where I'm going to set up a Zoom meeting with the link already, and I'll give it to Hex. Then Hex gets to like share it with who he wants to share it with, probably the ambassador group. So we get legit, like OVR committed people, not committed crazy, committed, like committed to the OVR reality project. And I think I'm talking too much. So yeah, that was really interesting. So just so you know, Hexadized is organizing this OVR community driven takeover. Get it? Hashtag take OVR over Austin, Texas, from the 11th, March 11th, starting Friday till the 20th, during South by Southwest. And what does that involve? It literally involves two main overlands where we're going to have artists, like musicians and artists, switch out their augmented reality experiences and or plus audio. And then you'll find out which overland is which artist or which musician. You're all going to find out, so you got to follow at Hexadized. You also have to follow at OVR the Reality, and we will be sharing that. And what else? And if you are in the Austin area or in the Texas area, just, you know what, just go ahead and drive down, because now it's a great opportunity to actually meet Hexadized and a number of the OVR community members. I also believe Justin's going to be there, and I think Justin's name is OVR Landlord. I know he came on our Talk Tuesday episode 2, and he joined us. And I think he is living in Austin, Texas. So he's going to be there as well. So it's a really great opportunity to meet, OVR community members, like face to face. Absolutely. Anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm really freaking starving, because that guy with the chips and the dip, oh my God, the stuff people do online just for a reaction is unbelievable. And Liberty or Death called it. He said, I think that's a video. And it was, because it turned into this Asian guy eating like really delicious looking chicken. That mukbang thing, where you watch people eat. Like, who does that? Lots of people, obviously. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. It's Talk Tuesday, and happy International Women's Day for people that are still in this side of the world where it's still Tuesday, March 8th. And I want to do a shout out to Buki, at Buki_ or something. It's on my Twitter. She invited me, thanks to Hexadized, to be part of a 24-hour Twitter space in honor of International Women's Day. And my segment was from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I chose the mental health and well-being portion or theme of the Twitter spaces, and because I wanted to share something really, really personal, but this is not the channel because we're all about tech. Anyway, thank you so much. Watch out for Tech Tuesday, Talk Tuesday, where we talk about OVR the Reality, and everything about OVR with my co-host, Hexadized. Bye! Okay, now I gotta do the outro. Where's the outro? Seriously? Come on. Guys, I can't find my outro. You gotta be kidding me. You guys can jump off. I'm just like, here it is. It's not called outro. It's called end. Ugh. I was actually looking for the word outro. Oh, brother.